Kilo Bravo 8 Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. Is that a Roger?
Bravo 8 Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. Is that a Roger?
Roger, Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. And what's the name there?
Roger, Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. And what's the name there?
We doubled. This is KC9VKV, Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. What's the name there?
KC9VKV, Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. What's the name there?
You're doing a great job. Running QRP, 4 watts into a rain gutter. Over.
Try again, Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. What is the name?
Try again, Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar. What is the name?
Name here is Jamie, J-A-M-I-E, Jamie, Steubenville, Ohio.
All right, and you're in Ohio, and what is that radio that you're QRPing with?
And you're in Ohio, and what is that radio that you're QRPing with?
It is a USDX Plus version 2, running into my rain gutter.
Running into your rain gutter. Well, let's see. I almost have a copy on you on Pennsylvania. I tell you what, why don't you tell me a little bit about the radio, and I'll see if I can find a better copy for us, Roger.
And I'll see if I can find a better copy for us, Roger.
Okay. West of Pittsburgh, 20 miles north of Wheeling, West Virginia, here on the Ohio River. Over.
Hey, Roger that. And you're in Ohio and running 4 watts, and I've got that radio you're running it in a gutter or a rain barrel. I'm not real sure about that one.
Or a rain barrel. I'm not real sure about that one.
I'm using my rain gutter for an antenna. I've got a 49-to-1 transformer hooked to my rain gutter, and it works pretty good. Over.
All right, now let me just ask you a question. What happens if it rains? Do you have a rising SWR or not?
If it rains, do you have a rising SWR or not?
It actually works better.
Roger. So there you go, man. You need the Indians to come along with a rain dance so you can get out, Roger.
Need the Indians to come along with a rain dance so you can get out, Roger.
All right, so Foxtrot Bravo Zanzibar, try me one more name, one more time on the name phonetically, Roger.
One more time on the name phonetically, Roger.
Juliet, Alpha, Mexico, India, Echo, Jamie.
Jamie, okay, Jamie. Now, see, the reason I did that is because I had Zany for your name. So I'm glad we verified that's Jamie, Roger.
I'm glad we verified that's Jamie, Roger.
Roger. Ohio.
Yes, sir, I got that. Now, the thing is, I think you have a very good volume setting at the moment, but I'm just giving you a little thought for consideration. Since you're running that low power, I think I would crank the audio up. We're not talking necessarily about quality here. We're talking about being heard. So right now you look to be about 100% level, but I think you would probably stand a better chance of being heard if you cranked your volume on up in excess of where you are, maybe 2 or 3 clicks, Roger?
In excess of where you are, maybe 2 or 3 clicks, Roger?
Give me a second here and I'll give it a try.
I don't, if you're a perfectionist, Well, you can't be a perfectionist and run 4 watts. You know, you're going to have to get down and do some skullduggery to get that signal up as best you can. And one of those ways is just to pump that audio pretty hard. You know, kind of go to maybe a 2 dB dynamic range instead of 3 and more. You want to crunch that audio and push it because you don't have much RF there, and so you need to get that AF as hot as you can, Roger.
So you need to get that AF as hot as you can, Roger.
Is that any better? That's about the best I can do.
I think you're on the right trail now. Is your mic level all the way up on that?
Is your mic level all the way up on that?
I'm not to the factory default.
Alrighty. Does that radio have an equalizer? Do you have an equalizer on that radio?
Does the radio have an equalizer? Do you have an equalizer on that radio?
Jamie, do you have an equalizer on that radio?
Jamie, do you have an equalizer on that radio?
No, sir, I don't.
Roger. Okay. Pull back off mic about 2 inches from where you were and try it again. Same level. Don't change the level. Just pull back off mic about 2 inches from where you were and let me hear you again, Roger.
Off mic about 2 inches from where you were and let me hear you again, Roger.
All right, I've backed off about 2 inches. Is that any better there, over?
I think that's better now. Go back about 1 inch. So I only want you 1 inch off that mic. You can close in halfway to 1 inch off the mic and try that, Roger.
You can close in halfway to 1 inch off the mic and try that, Roger.
Okay, my friend, I'm 1 inch off of the microphone right now. KC9VKV.
Yes, sir, Jamie. Now, that's better. Now, let me just ask you a question. Is that a hand mic or a desk mic?
Better. Now, let me just ask you a question. Is that a hand mic or a desk mic?
It's a hand mic. In fact, it is a Bufang microphone. It's a Bufang mic.
Roger, Roger. Okay, the best way to do that, Mike, is pull it to the corner of your lips. Actually touch the corner of your lips and talk across it. Pull that mic up to the corner of your lips, touch your lips with it as you talk, and talk across it. Don't talk directly into it, but talk, pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it.
Directly into it, but talk, pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it.
Okay, now I'm doing that. I have modified this microphone a little bit. I opened the hole on something and put a piece of foam across the opened up hole. Over.
All right, so just pull that right to your, the corner of your lips and talk across it. I don't know. Since you've got a piece of foam in there, maybe you can just pull it right to your mouth and talk right into it, Roger. Let's try that. Pull it right to the front of your mouth and talk right into it. Let me listen.
Let's try that. Pull it right to the front of your mouth and talk right into it. Let me listen.
Okay, I'm right up against it. My mustache is rubbing the microphone. Over.
Okay, I think it's still better off to the side. And if you had volume, I would go up one more click, plus a click boost level from where you are. Just a little more level, and bring it to the corner of your lips and talk across it.
Level, and bring it to the corner of your lips and talk across it.
Give me a second here. I got to get back into the menu. Be right back.
Alrighty there, Jamie. I'm hanging out, sir. We're going to get you 10.8, that small wattage, 4 watts. We're going to make that 4 watts dance.
The small wattage, 4 watts. We're going to make that 4 watts dance.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what we're hanging out for. Jamie, what are we hanging out for?
Jamie, what are we hanging out for?
Yeah, I made a change. How's that now? 88 FBZ.
Yes, sir. I think you're hitting it pretty good there. It's still got a little life, so we need to hit it a little harder. We want to sledgehammer that audio. You know, for 4 watts, you need to really hit that audio. Now, I'm just another question out of curiosity. Do you understand microphone circuitry very much? I mean, about electret microphones and all that stuff.
Circuitry very much. I mean, about electret microphones and all that stuff.
All right, there's a thing that I use. It's called a CRISPR. This is a homebrew thing that jacks up the high end of the audio spectrum. It's a passive device that I use instead of a manual electronic equalizer to jack up the top end of the audio. And what this is a little cylindrical thing. Like, I don't know if you know what a phono plug uses, that little rubber piece that's on a phono plug. And I use a razor blade and I cut it to about 2/3 of an inch back into the rubber part, and then it just fits over an electret condenser microphone. And what it is, it sits out about a 1/2 inch in front of the element, and it just fits. The element fits into the sleeve, and then it's got about a 1/2 inch of protrusion around the element in front of the audio, and it shapes the ballistics of the acoustics in that it has a rising equalization curve from 1 kc up to about 6 kc. By 6 or 7 kc, you're +8. In a flat circuit, you'll be +8, Roger, which will really help your intelligibility. Roger. +8,
Roger, which will really help your intelligibility. Roger.
Yeah, Jamie, you're kind of getting hit by some blow-by from somewhere. I don't know, it's adjacent frequency or something, but I'm just telling you about a little passive device that I call the CRISPR, that you get it. It's the rubber shield around a phono jack, and you just take a razor blade and you cut the round part before it tapers down. You cut that, and then it'll slip right into your over your condenser electret condenser element, and it'll stick out about 1/2 inch, and it will acoustically give you a rising equalization passively, and make that mic up much more active at the top end of the frequency range, Roger, which will help your intelligibility.
The top end of the frequency range, Roger, which will help your intelligibility.
I have done that.
Yes, sir, and that gives you a real nice top end, nice bright top end that will help you tremendously in your your 4 watts. Really help the modulation, give it a really bright sound. Roger.
Really help the modulation, give it a really bright sound. Roger.
Well, all right, Jamie, let me say 73, sir. Thanks for dropping by, bud, and passing along a little information to you about electret microphones, and hope you'll be able to do that. That will really spruce up that audio a great deal. You still, you should put a windscreen over the overall thing. Don't put it, in other words, don't put it just inside the circle. That doesn't work, because you'll still get transients. Put the electret microphone and the CRISPR all inside a foam windscreen, and then put it right up against the front end of the foam windscreen, and you'll be just beautiful. Nice top end,
just beautiful. Nice top end,
He opened it up. Did that sound any better?
I couldn't. I can't hear him. Joe, if you're there, buddy. I'm afraid, Jamie, I'm afraid conditions are such that you've kind of faded out there. Try it one more time. I'll see if I can copy you.
You've kind of faded out there. Try it one more time. I'll see if I can copy you.
I I said I've also put a piece of foam around the condenser to block the hollowness of the microphone. I have done the modification already that you're talking about.
Yes, sir. That helps a great deal. Now, what you need to do is you need to get that foam windscreen around the whole thing. Don't try to put it just around the opening. Put it around the whole microphone, and that way you'll be able to get right on top of that microphone, stand up and jump and whatever you need to do on that microphone, and the foam windscreen will take out all of the no-nos. You'll be in perfect shape. Roger, try that. Just try to get that element inside the foam windscreen, Roger?
Inside the foam windscreen, Roger?
Roger, I have already done that. It's already been done, over.
Yes, sir. Now you're cooking. It's sounding good now. And I would like for you to give me about 15 seconds of audio to celebrate the occasion. Roger, I'm recording now.
Audio to celebrate the occasion. Roger, I'm recording now.
All right, thank you, my friend. I have done all the modifications already that you suggested. I just opened my transmit just a little bit more, my audio and my transmit. My default setting is 4, and I'm running it at 6 now. So hopefully that makes a difference. So back to you, my friend, KB8FBZ.
Yes, sir. The best I've heard you. The best I've heard you. So it's being preserved now in recording. And if you want to hear your radio, go to YouTube, do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That's Kilo Charlie 9, Victor, Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. It'll bring up this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2,500 Qso-Vlog air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
And I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Thank you very much, my friend. You have made my day. I won't hold you any longer. Your ears are probably ready to bleed. But thanks for the help. I appreciate it. This is KB8FBZ, Jamie, and Stevenville High. 2 watts on a rain cutter.
4 watts on a rain barrel. Roger. 73 that way, Jamie, and we'll catch you next Friday if you get a chance. I'll be able to hear you now, I think. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.